Waiting for the future to happen is a passive dream. True power lies in shaping it yourself. Too many people spend their lives as spectators, hoping circumstances will unfold in their favor without taking any real initiative. But the future isn't something that simply arrives. It's something we actively craft with every decision we make. When you stop waiting for life to hand you opportunities and instead begin to create them, you step into your power as the architect of your destiny. Your future is not a mystery to be solved, but a project to be built with intention and effort. Just like a builder approaches a construction site with blueprints and a clear plan, you must design your life with purpose. Without a deliberate approach, you leave your future to the whims of chance and external forces. When you treat your future as a project, you achieve a put in the work when steps nobody's necing s luzes iry to get there. This mindset transforms uncertainty into opportunity and confusion into action. The seeds you plant today determine the harvest you'll enjoy tomorrow. Don't leave it to chance. Every small effort, every choice you make, is like planting a seed that will grow into your future reality. If you want a life full of success, happiness, and fulfillment, you must plant the right seeds now. Neglecting this responsibility means allowing weeds of doubt, procrastination, and fear to choke your potential. The future rewards those who invest time and energy in their growth today. Those who wait for luck to find them often miss the opportunities they could have created. Relying on luck is a gamble where the odds are never in your favor. While chance plays a part in life, the people who achieve greatness don't wait for good fortune. They make their own luck through preparation, resilience, and action. By taking control, you increase the likelihood that when opportunity knocks, you're ready to open the door. Creating your future demands discipline, vision, and consistent action, no shortcuts allowed. It requires waking up each day with a clear vision and the discipline to do the work, even when motivation fades. The path to a crafted future is paved with daily habits and intentional choices. There are no magical formulas or quick fixes, only steady, purposeful progress. When you commit to this, you become unstoppable in bringing your future to life. Your future is not a mystery to be solved, but a project to be built with intention and effort. Too often, people treat the future like a puzzle they hope to figure out by chance or prediction, waiting for some magic insight to reveal what lies ahead. But the truth is, the future is a blank canvas, and you hold the brush. Building your future requires deliberate design, a plan shaped by your values, goals, and hard work. Just like a skilled craftsman doesn't leave a masterpiece to chance, you can't leave your life's direction to random forces or luck. When you adopt the mindset that your future is a project, you take ownership of every decision and action that propels you forward. This means setting clear goals and breaking them into manageable steps. It means developing skills, seeking knowledge, and adapting to challenges with resilience. The effort you put in today, with discipline and purpose, stacks up to form the foundation of the life you desire. Without this intentional effort, your dreams remain wishes, and your potential goes unrealized. Effort without intention is wasted energy. Intention without effort is just wishful thinking. The two must work together like the engine and steering wheel of a car. One propels you forward, the other guides your path. Only with focused effort aligned to a clear vision can you navigate obstacles and create lasting progress. Building your future demands patience and persistence, because real growth doesn't happen overnight, but through steady, intentional action day after day. Seeing your future as a project also frees you from the paralysis of uncertainty. When the future seems like a puzzle to solve, it can feel overwhelming and out of your control. But when you recognize it as something to construct piece by piece, you gain clarity and empowerment. You start to see challenges as materials to build from rather than barriers to stop you. This perspective shift fuels confidence and motivates you to keep building even when the path is tough. Ultimately, the project of your future belongs to you and no one else. You have the power to shape it, improve it, and bring it into existence through your daily choices and efforts. Treating your future as a project means embracing responsibility and rejecting passivity. It means understanding that the best way to predict what tomorrow holds is to create it yourself, brick by brick, step by step. The seeds you plant today determine the harvest you'll enjoy tomorrow. Don't leave it to chance. Life operates on a simple but powerful principle. What you invest now shapes what you receive later. Just like a farmer carefully plants seeds, waters them, and tends to the soil, you must nurture your goals and dreams with consistent effort. If you neglect this process, you risk harvesting regret instead of success. Your future well-being and achievements depend on the quality of the seeds you sow today. Every decision you make is like planting a seed. Some lead to growth and opportunity, while others produce obstacles and setbacks. The choices you make each day accumulate, building the landscape of your future. When you invest your time in learning, working hard, and building relationships, you're planting seeds that will bear fruit over time. Conversely, wasting time or giving in to distractions plants seeds of failure and dissatisfaction. This understanding demands intentionality in every action, knowing that each moment contributes to the bigger picture. Patience is essential because seeds don't grow overnight. You may not see immediate results from your efforts, but that doesn't mean they aren't working beneath the surface. Growth happens gradually and requires faith that your persistence will pay off. This slow process tests your commitment and resolve. Many give up too soon, missing out on the abundance that patience and perseverance bring. Remember, a strong harvest comes from steady nurturing, not from instant gratification. The harvest you reap is also a reflection of your mindset and beliefs. If you plant doubt and negativity, those seeds will stunt your growth. But if you plant confidence and positivity, you cultivate an environment where success can flourish. Your mental attitude acts like the soil, either fertile or barren, affecting the health of every seed you sow. Cultivating a positive mindset is as crucial as any external effort you make toward your goals. Ultimately, the future is in your hands because you control what seeds you plant and how you care for them. Don't leave your life's harvest to chance, luck, or hope. Instead, take deliberate action every day to plant seeds of growth, learning, and progress. When you do, you build a future that reflects your best efforts, a future rich with the rewards you deserve. Those who wait for luck to find them often miss the opportunities they could have created. Too many people sit on the sidelines, hoping that fortune will smile upon them without lifting a finger. But luck rarely comes knocking on the door of someone who waits passively. Instead, it favors those who are prepared, proactive, and willing to create their own chances. Opportunity is not something that falls into your lap. It's something you have to build, chase, and sometimes even invent. Relying solely on luck is like waiting for the wind to carry your ship to shore without setting your sails. While luck can play a role in life, it's a small part compared to the power of consistent effort and bold action. When you take responsibility for your success, you move from being a victim of circumstance to the captain of your fate. This shift in mindset opens your eyes to the countless opportunities that surround you. opportunities that would remain invisible if you only waited for luck. Creating opportunities often means stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing uncertainty. It requires courage to try new things, meet new people, and take risks that others shy away from. But it is in this willingness to act despite fear that you increase the chances of success. Every step you take toward your goals multiplies your possibilities, making it more likely that fortune will meet you halfway. Preparation is also key to turning possibility into reality. When you work on your skills, knowledge, and network, you become ready to seize opportunities when they arise. Luck, then, becomes less about chance and more about timing, being in the right place with the right tools at the right time. Without preparation, even the best opportunities slip through your fingers. Ultimately, the message is clear. Don't wait for luck to find you. Be the creator of your own opportunities through effort, courage, and readiness. When you take control, you transform chance into certainty and open the door to a future you design, not one left to random fate. Creating your future demands discipline, vision, and consistent action, no shortcuts allowed. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting quick fixes or overnight success. But the truth is that lasting achievement is built on steady, intentional effort. Discipline is the foundation that keeps you moving forward, especially when motivation wanes or obstacles arise. Without it, even the clearest vision can fade into a forgotten dream. Vision acts as your guiding star, giving you a clear picture of where you want to go. It's the fuel that keeps your discipline alive. When you have a strong vision, you're more likely to make choices that align with your goals and avoid distractions that lead you astray. This vision must be vivid and compelling, something that excites you and pulls you through difficult times. Without vision, discipline can feel like a chore. With vision, it becomes a purposeful journey. Consistent action is what transforms vision and discipline into results. Small steps taken daily accumulate into significant progress over time. It's not about giant leaps, but about persistence, showing up every day, doing the work, and pushing through even when results aren't immediately visible. This consistency builds momentum, making each step easier than the last. It's the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. Shortcuts are tempting but rarely lead to true success. They may provide temporary gains but often skip the vital process of growth and learning that comes with discipline and persistence. When you try to bypass this process, you risk losing the skills, character, and resilience needed to sustain success. True creators understand that there are no shortcuts, only the hard but rewarding path of steady progress. In the end, creating your future is a commitment to discipline, fueled by a clear vision and powered by consistent action. It demands patience and a refusal to settle for less than what you're capable of achieving. When you embrace this reality, you step into the role of creator, shaping a future that reflects your highest potential. Predicting the future is less about guessing and more about deciding what path to take. Too often, people think forecasting what lies ahead depends on luck, intuition, or some mysterious insight. But true prediction comes from clarity of purpose and decisive action. When you choose a direction and commit to it fully, you are no longer waiting for the future to reveal itself. You are actively steering it toward your chosen destination. Guesswork leaves you vulnerable to the whims of chance and circumstance. It creates uncertainty and hesitation because it relies on factors outside your control. However, when you decide on a path, you anchor yourself with intention and focus. This empowers you to make consistent decisions that align with your goals, rather than drifting aimlessly or reacting to events as they happen. Decision replaces doubt, and clarity replaces confusion. Deciding on your path also means embracing responsibility for the outcomes. You acknowledge that your future depends largely on the choices you make today. This mindset sparks confidence and fuels momentum because you see yourself as the driver of your life, not a passenger waiting to see where the road leads. It shifts your energy from passive observation to active creation. The process of choosing your path is dynamic. It requires evaluation, adjustment, and learning along the way. You may encounter obstacles or new information that prompts you to refine your course. But each decision builds knowledge and resilience. Predicting the future, then, becomes a journey of continuous creation rather than a fixed prediction. Ultimately, to predict your future is to decide on a path and commit to walking it with intention and courage. It's less about guessing the unknown and more about shaping the unknown through purposeful action. When you live this way, you don't just foresee your future, you create it. Your habits, choices, and mindset are the architects of the life you will live. Just as an architect designs every detail of a building, your daily habits shape the structure of your future. These small, repeated actions, whether good or bad, accumulate over time and define who you become. The life you live tomorrow is a direct reflection of what you do today. So paying close attention to your habits is essential if you want to build something meaningful and lasting. Choices act as the blueprint in this construction process. Every decision you make, big or small, directs the course of your life. Choosing to invest your time wisely, to pursue growth, or to stay disciplined lays down a strong foundation for success. Conversely, poor choices can weaken that foundation, leading to frustration and missed opportunities. Understanding the power of choice means recognizing that you are never a victim of circumstance, but always the designer of your destiny. Your mindset is the master plan guiding the entire project. It influences how you interpret challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. A positive, growth-oriented mindset turns obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. It fuels resilience and determination, allowing you to keep building even when the path gets difficult. Without the right mindset, even the best habits and choices can falter. But with it, you can overcome adversity and stay committed to your vision. The beauty of this architectural metaphor is that, unlike a physical building, you have the power to redesign your life at any time. If your habits or mindset aren't serving you well, you can change them. This means the life you want is not fixed or predetermined. It's flexible and within your control. By intentionally shaping your habits, making wise choices, and cultivating a strong mindset, you continuously construct a life aligned with your deepest values and highest goals. In the end, realizing that you are the architect of your own life is empowering and liberating. It means you hold the tools and plans needed to create your future. The quality of your life depends on the care and attention you give to your inner world and daily actions. When you take this role seriously, you transform from a passive observer into an active creator, building a life that reflects your true potential. Fear of failure holds many back, but taking control means embracing uncertainty with courage. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles standing between you and the future you want to create. It whispers doubts and paints worst-case scenarios that freeze your progress and keep you stuck in a comfort zone that feels safe but stagnant. Yet, the truth is that failure is not the enemy. It's a necessary part of growth and learning. When you stop fearing failure and start facing it with courage, you unlock your true potential. Taking control of your future means stepping into the unknown with confidence, even when the path isn't clear. Embracing uncertainty doesn't mean ignoring risks. It means acknowledging them and moving forward anyway. Courage is the fuel that allows you to take action despite doubt and fear. Every successful person has felt fear, but learned to act in spite of it. This is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Courage in the face of uncertainty also builds resilience. When you confront challenges head-on, you develop strength and adaptability that prepare you for future obstacles. Each setback becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. This mindset transforms fear from a paralyzing force into a powerful motivator, pushing you to try harder, learn more, and grow stronger. Choosing courage requires a shift in perspective, seeing failure not as a reflection of your worth, but as feedback on your journey. It means understanding that setbacks are temporary and necessary detours on the road to success. This awareness frees you from the fear of judgment and allows you to focus on the process of creating your future. Ultimately, embracing uncertainty with courage is the cornerstone of taking control. It's the willingness to face the unknown, take risks, and keep moving forward despite fear. When you adopt this mindset, you become the author of your own story, writing a future defined not by hesitation, but by bold, courageous action. Success favors those who dare to design their destiny instead of letting it unfold randomly. Many people drift through life, reacting to events and circumstances rather than proactively shaping their path. This passive approach often leads to missed opportunities, frustration, and a future that feels out of their control. But true success comes to those who take bold ownership of their lives, those who dare to craft their destiny with clear intentions and purposeful action. Designing your destiny means moving beyond wishful thinking and setting concrete goals. It requires envisioning the life you want and then mapping out the steps needed to get there. This process demands courage because it involves making decisions that may go against the grain, challenging comfort zones, and sometimes facing criticism. However, those willing to embrace this challenge create momentum that propels them forward, turning dreams into achievable realities. When you design your destiny, you also cultivate self-discipline and resilience. Life's obstacles become part of the blueprint, not barriers to success. You learn to anticipate challenges, adapt strategies, and keep moving despite setbacks. This intentional mindset empowers you to stay focused on your vision, rather than being tossed around by external forces or the opinions of others. Choosing to design your destiny transforms your relationship with time and opportunity. You no longer wait passively for luck or circumstance to determine your future. Instead, you actively create the conditions for success by prioritizing your growth, relationships, and actions. This deliberate approach builds confidence and reinforces your belief in your ability to shape your own life. In the end, success is not a matter of chance, but a reward for those who dare to design their destiny. By taking ownership and responsibility, you become the creator of your future, steering your life with intention and purpose. The future no longer happens to you, it happens because of you. To control tomorrow, you must start building today because the future belongs to the creators. This truth reminds us that the future is not a distant event beyond our reach. It is shaped by what we do right now. Every action, no matter how small, is a building block in the foundation of tomorrow. If you want to live a future of your choosing, you must begin laying its groundwork today with intention and effort. Too often, people delay taking action, thinking the future will somehow take care of itself or that tomorrow will offer a better chance to start. But procrastination is the enemy of creation. The seeds of success are planted in the present moment, and waiting only pushes your dreams further away. By starting today, you harness the power of momentum, turning small efforts into unstoppable progress over time. The future truly belongs to those who create it because they refuse to be passive observers. Creators see opportunities where others see obstacles. They are proactive, taking responsibility for their outcomes and refusing to let circumstances dictate their lives. This mindset gives them the freedom to shape their destiny and the confidence to overcome challenges along the way. Building today for tomorrow also means embracing consistent discipline and a clear vision. It requires commitment and focus to work on your goals daily, knowing that the compound effect of your efforts will produce extraordinary results. Each small step builds upon the last, creating a future that reflects your values, ambitions, and hard work. Ultimately, the power to control tomorrow lies in your hands today. When you become the creator of your future, you transform uncertainty into opportunity and possibility. The future doesn't just happen, you make it happen.